Okay, so considering that we are only a few weeks into the new year, I thought that it'd be the perfect time to make this video. If you've clicked on this video, you want to know how to become your best self. You want to know how to level up. You want to know how to achieve personal growth, especially this year in 2024. You want this year to be different. If you are looking to level up, you need to sit back and decide and figure out for yourself who it is that you want to be. Who do you want to be moving forward in 3, 4, 5 years from now? Who do you want that person to be? That person that you're looking at in the mirror, that person that you might be insecure about, that person that you might currently hate. Regardless, when you look at yourself and you say, okay, I want this year to be different, who are you envisioning? That's the first thing that needs to be established when embarking on this journey, because if we don't have a goal, if we don't have any goals, we're not aiming towards anything, we're never going to make this happen. So we need to have a target in mind. Figure out, get very specific. What the person that you want to be, what do they eat? How do they talk? How do they smell? You know, what do they look like? Get very specific so that you can start making that mindset shift into becoming that person. So personally, a lot of my personal growth came from in the last 3 to 4 years. I have always had an idea of who I wanted to be in mind, but within the last 3 or 4 years, I've gotten very specific on who it is that I wanted to be. I've always been someone that I would always try to be there for people, even if it meant that I was the one suffering. I knew that I no longer wanted to be like that. I was someone that, you know, didn't really speak up, didn't really speak their mind. I was someone who wasn't really able to sit down and focus and just, you know, do work for extended periods of time. I knew that I wanted to change that. I was someone that wanted to be active again. I was really active as a kid, but then as I graduated, I fell off that. I knew that I wanted to do that again. So I drew this picture in my head. I knew that this version of myself, he was going to sound more articulate. He was going to work out more. He was going to eat slightly better. He was going to be an entirely different person. And that was the first step that I took in changing and embarking on this personal growth journey. The old you has to die. Kill it now so we can start the rebirth process. You need to disassociate any version of you that does not align with the person that you were trying to become. This can go down to habits. This can go down to environments, toxic friends. And for me, what that looked like was distancing myself from friends that I thought were toxic, not hanging around the same spots I used to hang around anymore, finding new places to be around, new people to be around, new people that were going to motivate and push me. A lot of the times I had victim mindset with a lot of things, or I wanted people to feel sorry for me as a byproduct of some of the people that I was hanging around. I got around a whole new set of people. I was no longer thinking like that. I was no longer feeling sorry for myself. I just got up and did the work. That would have never happened if I never removed myself from that situation, if I never forced myself to no longer be that person. And that's a very necessary step to get to the version of yourself that you want to be, your best self. And the last step is start creating habits that help you build the new version of yourself. So if you're someone that wants to be more fit, more physically active, what are the steps that are required? We've already established that to get fit, you can no longer overindulge in food. There has to be some level of discipline with the food that you eat. It's about enacting on that discipline and doing the hard thing, putting in the work to get to that third version. So for me, I knew that I wanted to be a person that always worked out. I can never be consistent at the gym. I would start off in these really strong bursts that would last at most 2 weeks and then quickly fall off. Last year, when I decided to take my personal fitness journey serious, I was in the gym 3 to 4, sometimes 5 times a week. Every week I was putting in the work necessary, building that discipline to become my best self. You can manifest and goal set all you want, but at some point in time, you actually have to do the work to get to where you want to be. You're never going to get to where you want to be if you don't actually if you don't actually put one foot in front of the other. Me sitting here telling you guys, yeah, just set goals, it's not enough. And you know it's not enough. You got to actually put in the work. All right, if you like that video and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, join the community, because we here.